Good morning, everyone. I'm Joe with Ohio Wood Burner. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to have a productive day. We have a delivery that's going to be going out in the afternoon. This is going to another barbecue restaurant. On the menu today is more seasoned cherry. It's split just the way that the customer wants it. And we also have added a number of pieces of chunk. He has a separate grill that he uses, and so I've been saving my offcuts, and I ran all of this through the super splitter just to get it split up for him. We'll be taking that up in the afternoon. What we got going on first this morning, and finally we have some nice weather. The temperature is a little cooler, and we got a real thick overcast day, so the sun's not beating down on us. We're going to run a number of logs through the Japa. I'm probably going to do about an hour of processing, and they'll go into the trailer. We have a wide variety of log sizes. I also dug out another hickory log from this delivery of Beech, so I'm going to be pulling the hickory out once it's processed. But just to show you our sizes, these will be 4 ways. I got some 8-inch logs. These are the hickory logs. Here's a 10-inch maple. This is an 11.5-inch beech log. I think this is the other end of it. This looks to be, this is almost a 12-inch maple. So I'm going to be doing some 4-way knife and some 8-way. is a real quick session with the 4-way knife, and I know you can't tell on your screen, but I was getting some serious aroma from that hickory. It smells awesome. I love the smells of firewood. Hickory is such a unique smell that I just love it when you crack one of those open. Now we're going to switch out the 4-way knife for the 8-way, and I'm going to start running some of these big logs through. That was pretty quick work. We're using the 8-way knife on these larger logs, and yeah, we get some that are hung up. You still have to mess with it. You got to pick up on that knife and drive down on it with a sledgehammer, and it pops loose, and I spin them around and try to run them through again. Sometimes I can just tell by looking at the log that it's just not going to go through, so I'll just throw it off to the side and we'll hit it with the super splitter later. Now I'm going to go get lunch, and then we're going to head up north to a town called Burton, and we're going to be delivering firewood to a barbecue restaurant up there. Burton is a gorgeous town, and for us it shows our growth because this is not part of the Mahoning Valley, so we're starting to grow and our reputation is starting to grow, and we're starting to get calls now from other areas outside of the Mahoning Valley. Hey, did I happen to mention to you, we are also on Facebook and Instagram under Ohio Woodburner LTD. Our Facebook and Instagram are more geared towards our local area. I'll show pictures of our deliveries. I'll show the marquee of restaurants that we deliver to because I'm marketing to the people in our general area. But what I don't do on social media, and maybe you'll notice this, is I don't show the nuts and bolts of firewood. I don't show us making it and the mud and the chainsaws and all the splitting. So I gear our social media towards our company logo, which is Family Friends Firewood. Firewood has been bringing us together since the days of the caveman. It's how we come together as a family, as a community, gathering around the bonfire. It's how we cook our food. It's how we enjoy our company. So I try to gear our social media message towards that, not as much making the firewood. Lunch is over and our truck's all loaded up. So now we're going to be heading on up to Burton. We're going to deliver this wood to this barbecue restaurant. So come on along for the ride. Yeah, I wanted to show you. So come here. This is, I just split one open yesterday, but this is what mulberry looks like. It's real yellow, and it turns to like a mocha color when it seasons out. But this restaurant that we're going to, he keeps asking me, do you have mulberry? And I never get it. So when I got this wood, I just kept it off to the side for this next delivery. The little things that we do to keep our customers happy. This is a non-traditional delivery because I got a bunch of this chunk wood that we're going to be stacking in here. So I'm going to make a little nook for the all these chunks to stay in so they don't fall out onto the ground. And we're going to get busy stacking. These chunks were all of those offcuts that I had laying next to the Japa. And when the pile gets big enough, I just hit them all with the super splitter. And it gives us this kind of stuff, and he has an extra smoker that he uses these small chunks, and this is all maple, beech, and cherry. I got all of the chunks off of the truck. I put all of the chunks, I made a little hole that they all go into here so they're not spilling out onto the ground. I laid the mulberry up on top so he can see it. That was like a little present that I was bringing for him. So now we're going to crank off the wood and get it stacked. Like I have said before, guys, best $30 I've ever spent was on this unloader. It is amazing how simple of a tool this is, but how productive it is. And from here, it's just a matter of getting all of this unloaded and leaving our invoice. We are set up for online payments, and they will make an electronic payment and we get paid. There's been a couple of nice developments. I picked up another restaurant and I'll be doing a video on that. Their first delivery is coming up. That was kind of exciting because they only cook with oak. You know how I feel about oak firewood. And he really wanted us to be their supplier. He says, do you guys have any oak? And I says, we got a lot of oak. It's one of our favorite firewoods. We'd be happy to supply you. And we are back. Thanks a lot for coming on the ride with us. Restaurants are a big part of our job. When I first got started with the restaurants, I learned really quick how you can use your relationship with restaurants to build your credibility as a firewood company. So I put a lot of it into my advertising on Facebook and on Instagram. Anytime I make a delivery, I try to mention it on my social media. I think it gives a sense of security to customers out there that are looking for someone. When they see that you're a company that's good enough to supply a major league restaurant in your area, that makes them more likely to give you a call. I wanted to take time to thank everyone for our 500 subscribers, but my gosh, we blew right through 500 like it was nothing. Guys, the channel continues to grow, and I really appreciate everyone, and the comments have been really fun. If you're liking these videos, please hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. We are posting videos every Wednesday and Sunday. Everyone, have a great day.